Can you guys see me now? Let me know in the chat. It shows that people are here, but I have no idea what's going on. Let me know if you guys can see me, hear me. If not, we're just going to have to reschedule this. Oops, where the heck is my page? You can. So what is going on? I wasn't dropping any frames. If we lose again, I'm just going to reschedule it. Maybe I'll do it later tonight. I have no idea. I don't know what was going on. Something weird. So let's get back to where we were. Anyway, good morning, guys. I'm going to have to monitor chat to see if I go away. Yeah, I was thinking because I usually record, I'll record in 4K, and some people have troubles buffering that when we're doing a live stream, right? But it wasn't in 4K. I'm doing it in 1080. So that was weird. Yeah, anyway. That was definitely, I had that happen before. It was a couple weeks ago, and then I think, I forget who was streaming. I think it was Quick Tech Solutions and Controlling Tech, and we just pushed everybody over there. But good morning again. Let's see where we are. You can see me. Hopefully you didn't see me when I said a swear word, because that was I started another stream and it wasn't working. All right. Just give me a sec. I got to get reset up because I thought it might have been my computer. So what did I do? Bring me over there. Okay. We're good now. I would blame YouTube. I am blaming YouTube. That's what I'm going to do. AB, how's it going? Vito, how's it going? Steven, how's it going? Bruce, good morning. Pedro, good morning. UK, good afternoon. How's it going? Gary, how's it going? Okay, I think I said hi to most of you. David G, how's it going? Josh, how's it going? Controlling Tech, you're here. How's it going? So now I don't really know what I was going to talk about. That threw me off a little bit. Okay, so the first thing I guess I'll show you. I'm drinking a crappy coffee because my cat, I'll show you. I'll just show you guys the file. Let me do this over here. It's a video. Let's bring up the doorbell. So I'm here getting the groceries like I should be. Going to open the door. Whoops, hold on. Oh, you can't see me. I'm not going to put the volume on because I swear. And that little thing escapes. I drop my coffee and I start yelling at her. She always wants to go outside now since we got her that backpack. She's always trying to run outside. So I was supposed to be drinking that coffee during this live stream, and this coffee doesn't taste that good. Good morning, Jim. How's it going? Probably a YouTube ingest server. It sends your packets to the nearest server. Others are live, but are probably going to different regions. Okay, gotcha. Sean, how's it going? How are you doing? Gordon, how's it going? From Ireland. NP Army, good night from Thailand. Good night. Have a good evening. Stay safe. I'm not going to pronounce your name because I'm going to mess it up, but good morning to you from the Dutch community, #1, YouTube. Yeah, the cat, that made me pretty mad because I just went out to get that coffee and, yeah, dumped it everywhere. No, our cat is not allowed to free roam. Absolutely not. 1, she's an expensive cat, so people would try to steal her. 2, she would probably die. Tim's crash. Oh, well, that was McDonald's. I should have went to Tim Hortons, but I was in Walmart and they had a McDonald's in there, so I just grabbed one of those coffees. My cats are always trying to get out as well. Have a few nights where they spend the entire night hanging on the porch. My thing, it would be nice to build. I didn't set up the backyard camera yet, but it would be nice to build something outside enclosed where she could go out. That is sad. Yeah. I swore quite a bit in it. That's why I didn't want to play it, because I said that I wasn't swearing in these videos. Don't want to get it demonetized. Yeah, but it's not the nicest day out here. It's kind of rainy. So I have a few jobs to do today, and then, or a few consulting jobs to do this afternoon. I'm going to work on the USW Flex video, which will be out tomorrow, which will fix my camera issues that I'm having right now. Whoops. So it's a pretty sweet switch. I've used a couple of them before now since I've got this. They work really well for security cameras. You could throw this thing in the garage and then spread out all your cameras to your soffits or wherever, if you're doing residential, to them, and it works amazing. It also has this metal, oops, on the back of it. It's like a magnet on the back, which is really cool. Out and about. Out and about. I probably say it a little weird with my Canadian accent. Oot dude and boot it. Jeremy, how's it going? Good morning. Our next house, we want to build a catio. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I've seen a couple of those. Some of the cat enclosures are so expensive though. What is your opinion on all the new SDN networking stuff? It's easy. You don't need to remember thousands of commands like with, I mean, it's easier. It's not, you still need to know your basic networking theory and stuff like that. I find it a lot better. I used to do a lot of Cisco work and it was a nightmare. When you want to do advanced troubleshooting, the CLI is the way to go though. Have you discussed network migration on an earlier stream? I've watched your configuration videos, but haven't see you plugging in the customer equipment. So I won't really show a ton of customer information. When I'm doing these videos, like if I'm doing small business videos, you're going to see me create, I mean, it's going to be all the same VLANs. You're going to have a guest VLAN, maybe staff in an IoT. That's not what I'm actually sending out to the customers. That's kind of just for the video. We'll be doing a full video with the customer build. I think it's next month or maybe beginning of, what month are we in? I think it's at the end of June. So we're installing 3 Unifi Access hubs. We're installing a USW Pro PoE switch, UDM Pro, 8 cameras, a couple other things, and that will all be filmed. Raptor, thanks for the $4.99. I appreciate it. Here's for another coffee. Yes, I will have to go out and get one. You are a pretty sweet switch. Dave, a fellow Canadian, how's it going? Good morning. I'm searching for a mesh access point with outgoing LAN ports. Any idea? Like so you don't want to plug it in. Let me see here. Which ones have pass-through ports? I know any or most Unifi access points, you could put in meshing mode, right? The Pro has a pass-through on the back of it. You might be able to do that with the Pro. Or you could do it with the in-wall HD. You just need to give it power, mesh it to whatever other access point, and then you got four ports on the bottom. Do you know how to fix the brick Edge OS, Edge Router X? Yes, buy a new one because it's $50. I don't. I probably wouldn't spend the time on. Actually, how much are those? Maybe they're a little more. I probably wouldn't spend the time rebuilding one or trying to figure it out. Just because of the price point, it would probably be worth it for me to just buy a new one. Oh, it doesn't even say. That's not the Edge Router X. They're really taking a lot of things off of Amazon. Edge Router X. I have an Edge Router X somewhere. I might do a couple more videos. It's not popping up. I know it's under wireless somewhere or wired. That's really the only switch they have under wired products now. Wow. Agree the CLI for troubleshooting. Oh, I need to put this to top chat when I catch up. My network stack, oops, we could show that. My network stack here is all Unifi. My gateway sometimes is the USG, sometimes other, but all the switches are Unifi. That's kind of how I work. Like when I'm doing video, I have 2 different ISPs that come in here. So when I'm doing like, I don't know, OpenSense videos or PFSense or any other, you know, Netgear, whatever I've been releasing other than the Unifi, that's on a total separate network, but I do switch it around. I'm going to be switching my primary network to PFSense soon. Coffee time. Did you dry off yet? Yes, he must be in the pool. M9 or M5 Deco allow the pass-through. Okay, gotcha. I did work with some of the, what the heck did I work with? It was it the Deco? Oh, I forget. I think it was the Deco X60. I released a video on that. They were all right. I just don't know if they have pass-through ports or not. I have them sitting beside me. I should check. I recently picked up the UDM Pro, and I have to say it's a pretty AOI product. The only thing I struggle with is the handoff between APs. You just need to get your configuration down. The handoff should work pretty well by default. The Flex is a slick piece of equipment. I have it. Yes, it's awesome. I love it. Any of the Unifi access points should be fine for Europe, right? You could mesh any of them. Or I shouldn't say any of them, but the majority of them. I have a UDM Pro, a Flex HD on the 2nd level, but I haven't open to below floor plan. Okay, yeah, so you should be all right with that then. I got 3 access points currently in use. I might add another one. Sergi, good morning. How's it going? Is the TP-Link Amada a good solution for smart home? I've been trying to look into some of the MDNS stuff. Apparently it doesn't allow MDNS, so it might not be. Unifi stuff is better though for meshing, but I don't like to use meshing though. Yeah, I don't like to use meshing either. If I can wire it, I'm going to wire it for sure. What other equipment do I run other than my Unifi? That's a good question. Well, I have Lutron smart switches. I don't know if that's equipment. I guess that accounts as equipment. And then I have this new Protectly that they sent me. Protectly, which we're using XCP&G on. Which one is it? So I think it's a 6E. I don't really do server stuff. A lot of people want me to get into it, and I might, but I have a Synology NAS. I have 2 Synology NASs. I'm going to bring one over to my parents to do the backup to. I have this one right here, the FW60 6-port Intel i7. Very glad they sent that over. And then I think I have this one too. I have 2 of them. This one's running OpenSense right now, and then this one's running XCP&G. Raffaello, how's it going? Happy Sunday. I bought an EdgeRouter S, set it up for a specific project, then tried to update the firmware. I'm assuming you've tried resetting it or downgrading the firmware? I haven't worked on EdgeRouter X's for quite a while. Installed a couple of the Flex switches. They're also great having less cable. Yep. So that's the plan for. Oh, crap. I was just doing a TikTok with this video. So here it is right here. But I'm going to be installing this. My one problem, how many cameras do I have? So I have my 2 on my front driveway. I have my one at the front door, one in the garage, and then one on the side of my house. So I have 5 cameras. The problem with the enterprise switch that I have now in my network rack that I'm using as my primary switch, it only supports PoE+, not PoE++. So I could only do 15 watts. So I'm going to have to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm only going to have to be able to run like 3 cameras off of that switch. How do you feel about Meraki Go currently? I hate it. I mean, I don't like it. I don't hate it either. That's a strong word. But if you watch my video, I was a little bit more lighthearted about it. I hate how you have to do all the configuration from your phone. And they have a paywall, right? So if you want to do content filtering, I mean, basic content filtering, you have to pay for that. Hey, does Unifi support internal radius authentication? Yes, they do. You could do both. You could do internal or external. The TP-Link Amada stuff is external radius. Synology for the win. I like the... are you going back to Synology? Is that where you're getting since you are sending the QNAP back? Yeah, I think XCP&G and Protectly partnered together. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. So if you wanted XCP&G preloaded onto a Protectly, they do offer that now. What about... Oh, Alonzo, how's it going? Good morning. About building my own NAS. I have been thinking about that either in Unraid or FreeNAS, is it? I think that's what it is. And now it starts to rain. The handoff, I use Wi-Fi channel planning for better roaming. Yep. I have, like I use NetSpot app for my planning. Typically, I will use, not Cisco, Unified Design Center once in a while. There's a new Unifi AP Wi-Fi 6. Will be nice if you could test it out. Yes, once they release to general release, I'll be testing it out for sure. Use an injector. Well, I could still, for my other cameras, I could still power them off of my USW enterprise switch. That's not a problem. I have all the cables running there. It's just a little, I don't think you, it's a bit of a hack job how I did my cameras, the cabling. Right now, I have a bunch of cable going in wire mold in my garage, and the wire mold's a little too small. Have you posted your video on the Synology? Yes, I did. I mean, it wasn't... how do it look? Uh-oh, warning. Okay, so Synology... Actually, before we do this, I want to delete some of this stuff. One sec. Let's do this live. This, we're deleting forever. Get out of here. Oh, it was so that's why I started another live stream and I was talking and it was going live and the viewer counter wasn't going up. It was private. Okay, let's delete this one too. Okay, so back to this. Synology. What the heck did I call it? Oh, it wasn't, it was 10 GB. That's why. I guess I didn't, it was upgrading to 10 GB. Let me put that in the chat for you. This is the Synology video. I use an injector. I ordered some short Cat6a flat patch cables. Nice. Yeah, these are... I don't think the ones I have, I don't think they're Cat6a. They just came with, I forgot what they came with, some device. This stuff that you need to set up or manage is, yes, so who else did that? The Deco stuff did as well. The TP-Link Deco, I think you had to do it all by your phone. Who else did? Cisco. Did I do somebody else who had that? I forget. I mean, you could set up your full unified network from your phone as well, but I like both options. Yeah, I would probably go with Unifi. Even Unifi doesn't have the best MDNS, but I mean, hopefully it comes out. It's not out yet though. I think it's in early access, is it not? Like whoops. I want to talk about Instant On after. If that's out, I know it won't probably be out in Canada. No. Let's see. US. Long range, light. I mean, people are still waiting for their long range. I doubt they would have released the Pro yet. Let's check in Europe. It's probably in the early access store where you were looking at that. It is out in Europe. What the heck? That's strange. I've never seen you guys get things first. It's always the US, or you guys go hand in hand and you're both. Oh no, it says early access. Why does it say early access though? I'm not even signed in. Strange. Anyway, we'll have to wait a bit for that. Simon, how's it going? Is there a better firewall with IDS idea at least 10 gigabit per second? I would look into something by pfSense or build your own server and put pfSense on it, or OpenSense, whichever you like. I mean, there's full appliances that just do IDS IPS. The pilot, how's it going? Good morning. Do you have any info on that UXG? No, I do not, because it's still early access. They haven't. They don't really tell me anything. They don't tell any of the YouTube people anything, right? So what you guys see on the site is the information we have, right? What I do, I just check. I check like every day to see if new things have come out. Yeah, I'm surprised the Unifi Switch Pro aggregation came out before the Enterprise Switch though in Canada. If I want to put my router in bridge and use Unifi APs and cameras, do I need any other equipment besides a PoE switch and a cloud key? You'd need a router or firewall, right? So if you're putting your ISP into bridge mode, it's kind of just passing on your IP, right? So you need something to handle that. Albert, the Unifi 6 Pro, I guess, is out in Europe. Something like that, somebody said. And it looks like it, but it's still early access. If you guys want to smash that like button, we only got 15 likes and 79 people here. That'd be great. Yeah, what else did I do? I just priced a job. It was a big job. It was for a house job, but the guy needed like a crap ton of cameras and some other stuff. So just priced that out. That was fairly expensive. So we'll see if we get that. The good thing about it, it's a house. Typically, I don't do houses unless they're unfinished. They're in the building stage. It's a brand new house. I think right now they just have the framing up. So it would be the perfect time to start the pre-cable if we get it. I'm not too sure, to be honest with you, because I've never used the Mini 1L PC for a virtualized environment. Protectly sent me these for free, and I do like the Protectly because they're super strong, right? The one thing I wish though, and I bet you can make a 3D unless they have it. Let's see. I like everything rack mount. So, I mean, you could always build probably a 3D printed rack mount for this. Or I guess you could just leave it on a shelf. This one you have 6 ports, right? You have your WAN, your LAN, and then your optional ports. Gotta run. No worries. Have a good day, Anki Joe. I don't do MSP work. I mean, I don't install antivirus for people. I don't do that type of stuff. I do network consulting. I will connect to your computer. I'll remotely configure everything. We do a lot of cabling work, security cameras, that type of stuff. But I use ConnectWise to do like the screen sharing software. And just like that, the likes rocket up. Yeah, we're up to 32 likes now. Perfect. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I asked you in a live stream yesterday. I should have just messaged you back about the Blue Iris guy. I don't know if you see. I don't know if you do consulting work on the side. I've had a few people ask me about Blue Iris, and then I was working on this guy's Unifi network. He asked me if I do Blue Iris. I said nope. I don't know anything about it. So I messaged, or I sent him your email. I guess I don't even know how I did it. I must have looked up your website to get your email. Yeah, so hopefully I don't need to go outside to do... Let's bring up my cameras. I'll show you what's going on with my camera, and it's a bad cable termination. And I'm hoping it's not on the outside. Let me log in here. Because I really don't want to take the G4 dome down and have to re-terminate on that end. Just one sec, I'm just logging in here. It's super pixelated, and it's because I think I have one pair off or something going on. Let's see if you guys could see it. Yeah, see that? See how pixelated it is? I'm hoping it's not the camera. I hope it's the cable. So once I get the USW Flex in, we're gonna have to do something about that, because this is showing at 100 megabyte too, I think. Yeah, 100 megs. This should be a gig connection going in there. Jeffrey, thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate it. Albert, thank you for the 20 pounds. Holy moly, you guys are going crazy. I'm not gonna have to do any consulting work. I should just go live every day. That would be the dream. Just, well, I think I'd run out of things to say. Even going 2 days a week doing live streams, I typically find I run out of things to say. Today, I didn't have much to talk about. I was hoping people were going to ask questions, and you guys are, so it's great. There seems to be a bug on the UI Europe store. Seems you can look at EA stuff without being signed in. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought I was signed in, and typically I try not to be signed in when I'm doing these live streams. I don't do much consulting just because of time constraints, but I will do. Okay, cool. So I'll keep that in mind when if people ask me about it. My Synology NAS read write is full speed when hardwired, but 5 over. I'm not too sure. I'm going to be working on some more Synology videos. I'm not a huge NAS person, not yet, but I'm trying to learn some more about it. What is your Wi-Fi speeds in general? What is the best way to fish conduit through or fish cable through 4-inch conduit that makes 90-degree turns with no cable to pull through? You're gonna have to fish. You're gonna have to fish, right? You'll have to get a metal fish stick or a fiberglass. Not a fish stick. People are gonna call me out about that, but whatever. Let's see, fish tape. So these ones are really good. You have to just look at the length. Like this one's only a 75 foot. This one's 240 feet. So if there's no pull string in the conduit, there's no other way to do it. If it's an empty conduit, what you could do, you could get a plastic bag, a little tiny plastic bag, like a balloon, tie a string over around it, and then suck on the other end with a vacuum to get it pulled through. That's only if there's nothing in the conduit. What's going on, Kirk? I'm running the UDM Pro with 1.8. Do you recommend upgrading? I probably would upgrade now. I haven't really had any issues with it. I think some people did have issues actually with 6.17 or 6.171. What are they out at now? Let's look. I think it was something to do with the captive portal that people were having issues with. I don't run captive portals. Oh, this controller's out. Huh. Oh, it's a candidate release. Where the heck is the other one? I think yeah, 6.171. People were having issues with the captive portal. But what you could do, you could go to these and you could see all the issues people are having, right? Before deciding to deploy. I'm using it right now and I haven't had any issues. Even if it's 400 feet. Well, if it's 400 feet, they should have had some pull boxes, right? or some conjoining boxes, because you're not going to be, you shouldn't run a conduit. I think it depends where you live, but you shouldn't be able to have a conduit that long without a pull box. The hookup, how's it going? Let me just read a couple of these. If you guys haven't seen the hookup, he's great. He does a lot of home automation stuff, which is making me want to get into home automation, especially blinds. But I was looking at the Lutron blinds and they're like $500 a piece. David, how's it going? Recommend a substitute for Unifi Wi-Fi 6 APs. U6LR is not available. I think you're going to have a hard time getting anything at this point because of the chip shortage. I upgraded to, and it's, oh, I did see your tweet about that actually. I upgraded and it sucked. No option to do new settings without the new dashboard. Without the new dashboard. You know what? I'd never used the new dashboard, but I'll have to look into it a little more. I'll have to look at your tweet actually, because you listed quite a bit of things there. We made a 250 run with a string tied to plastic bag and vacuum. Very handy. Yeah, it's the best way to do it. Let me, actually I could show that. That doesn't matter. You know what? I'll probably, like, I know some about Synology, right? But I'll probably end up learning myself, but I will keep your email just in case. Where's my notepad? The next video, I don't even know. I'm going to try, because I do so much Unifi stuff. I do a lot of Unifi stuff, and people, know that I do a lot of Unifi stuff, but I like Unifi, so that's why I do a lot of stuff. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to spread it out a bit. I'll do a Unifi video, and then the next day, I typically try to upload Monday, Wednesday. The next time I'll do a different video, not Unifi. So we're being sent some Aruba Instant On stuff, so that will be coming up as well. Jason, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. I just bought the XG Pro and USW, or the Enterprise switch. Awesome. Can I buy the Dream Machine and just not use it for firewall? But why would you need the Dream Machine? Are you talking about like for cameras maybe? If you're only using it for cameras, then you could just get a CloudKey Gen 2. Or Gen 2 Plus maybe. I forget. Yeah, you'd have to get a Gen 2 Plus because that has a hard drive in it. Latest UDM Pro update works great. Yeah, I know the hookup. He was having some issues. I was looking over his tweet the other day. I didn't look at a lot of the issues, but before pushing stuff out to the clients, I usually look into this stuff. Or Riley Chase, who does Hostify, I'll see if he thinks it's good, because they always do extensive testing on all the controllers. I actually use Hostify for most of my clients. What router would you recommend for full IDS IPS on a 1 gig 1.5 ISP service? You don't want the UDM Pro because of the built-in controller enforced. Anything that you need more advanced routing functionality, PFSense. You could either buy it through Netgate or you could build your own and then run it. Sophos, I don't use Sophos. UNVR is better if you're just, oh yeah, yes, the UNVR. How did I forget that? The problem with the UNVR, which isn't really a problem, it just comes down to price point. So, I mean, how much is the CloudKey Gen 2? Duplicate. And the problem with the CloudKey Gen 2, how do we look at that? They hit it. Oh, here it is. So the CloudKey Gen 2 is $239 plus tax. This is Canadian dollars, right? I just want to make sure my face isn't high. Oh, it is. This is Canadian dollars, and you could upgrade it to a 5 terabyte hard drive. It's not that much space, but it will work. But if your drive fails, then you're done for. With the UNVR, you could have 4 drives. It's $369, which isn't that much, but the hard drives are going to cost you more money than the actual unit itself. I have the UNVR. I love it. It is expensive. That's the problem. Like Unifi cameras, and that's all I sell is Unifi cameras to my customers, just because I installed a Hikvision years ago before, I mean, now it's being like government blacklisted and stuff like that. The UI is just so nice. And I've used Reolink and other brands as well. The UI is easy to use and customers know how to use it. But are they going to pay the $600 for a 4K camera? Who knows? How to clear UDM Pro Protect footage before it takes customer want me setting up the cameras in their camera. How to clear UDM Pro footage before taking it to a customer's. Like, are you wanting to set it new? Like a brand new setup off of old hard drives? Oh, I know you don't judge me on liking Unifi. I love Unifi, and I'm gonna like them for a while, right? Until something happens. They had the breach, yeah, that happened. It is what it is. I mean, I have nothing really more to say about that. JSB, thank you for the $5. Hello, do you know when Unifi Talk will be available? I have no idea. I emailed them trying to get a phone to do testing before it releases, just so I have I'm familiar with it when it releases globally. I have used it with a few US customers, but nothing extensively. Yes, the RAID 5 is sweet in the UNVR. I do agree on that. What do you know about the temperature issues? I don't know about the temperature issues on the CloudKey Gen 2s because I don't have really any customers with it. You have any tips for starting YouTube? I'm thinking about doing it in Dutch community here because I learned a lot from you guys. Just start it. Really, that's the hardest part. A lot of people, I mean, if you watch my newer videos, my oldest videos, they're terrible. I mean, and my quality of my videos isn't that great, right? But you just need to start, and you need to kind of be regular with your videos. Try to stick with one theme. Like for instance, don't go with technology and then go do gaming on the same channel, because it's two different audiences. Even though most technology people probably like video games as well, that's really not why they're coming to your community. But just start uploading. You're gonna probably be discouraged by your view numbers at first, but really it takes time to grow an audience. Another thing I would recommend is getting TubeBuddy for, video tagging and stuff like that. I think it's $10 a month. It's not much. UNVR has the erase format option. There you go. Awesome. How to clear the UDM Pro? Oh, UDM Pro Protect footage. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. Send me an email, Keith. cody@mactelecomnetworks.com. I haven't looked into that in a while. Mainly, I want to use the Dream Machine Pro as my network controller. Yeah, but why would you could, I guess. You want to use it as your network controller. Does the XG not come with a network controller built in? I haven't used it because it's early access, so I don't know. I mean, if you just want to use it as your network controller, I would get a cloud key or just put the network controller on your laptop. When I'm setting up Protect, I set to never record. Why would you want it to never record? Then you'll have no footage. Oh, then I'll change. Oh, then I'll. Okay, gotcha. $600 for a camera is nothing. Look at Meraki camera prices. Is Meraki camera prices listed though? I didn't even know they made cameras. Oops. Cisco. I spelled that wrong, but whatever. Cameras. They do make cameras. And I bet you they license them too. They don't look bad. I mean, that dome kind of looks cool. But they don't have prices. I like these fisheye, or whatever you call those. I mean, I'd look into them if they want to send them to me. I definitely won't pay for them. And if they're more, if you think $600 is cheap for a camera and Meraki's more than that, I'm scared to see what the actual price is. Unifi is awesome. Yep. Just format the drive on the UDM. There you go. That would probably work. Yep. How do you get into networking consulting? I've casually been helping people around my me set up Unifi networks for home. So I've only been full-time with this business for about 3 months. I was working for enterprise banks here in Canada doing, what did I start out with? Like network engineering. Then I did data center engineering. And then I moved to compute engineering, which is like VMware stuff, Cisco, UCS, building VMware clusters. So I was doing the videos. I started the videos. I think it's almost been 2 years now, which is kind of crazy. Time flies. But I started the videos and then I started doing consulting. I always wanted to own my own business. And that's how I started it, right? YouTube is the biggest marketer for my business. Really, you just need to tell people that you know this service or you know networking, and to help them out. What I do, I post some Facebook ads to get started. It's going to be word of mouth, or you have to advertise somehow, right? It is hard to get clients. It's not the easiest thing to do in the world. I mean, I'm not a sales guy. I couldn't go door to door and do sales. That's just not me. Huh. You don't want a cloud key. Well, how would you do that? I don't know, just because I haven't used the UXG, but yeah, you could, for sure, you could use the UDM Pro. You just might have double NAT issues. The pass-through ports are cool. I just don't know what I would use a pass-through port for, because most of my access points that are that style are mounted to walls. Voucher template on Unifi, maybe. I did a video on vouchers a little while ago. I've never used it in the field. Oh, they don't show models anymore. I'll take a look at them after. Canadian prices are ridiculous. Our dollar's weak, I guess you would say. Right? So if we look at the G4 Pro, $559, and this came down. I think they came down $10. If you go to the US, it's like $100 difference, right? Andrew, thank you for the $10. Appreciate it. Challenge for you. Get the, yes, I do need to do that. Get Bell 1.5 and get throughput using UDM Pro. You don't know how many people, I don't know, maybe you and I talked before, Andrew, I don't know. But I've had, in the last month, probably 80 people ask me about the Bell Fibe 1.5. And I see online that you need to put another 2.5 gig switch in front of it to be able to for it to work properly. Oh, no worries. I try to answer every question. I mean, when too many people get in here, sometimes things get missed, but I try to answer everybody. Suggestions for a future video LTE WAN setup. So I would have to get like a 4G from one of the providers over here. We can't get the Unifi LTE here, not in Canada. The original MV12 was around, wow, that's crazy. $1,200 for a camera. I mean, but the prices that you're paying, it's quality stuff. You hope it's quality, right? The hookup who's in this chat, or who was in this chat, he did a video comparison, which you guys should check out. It was really cool. He compared a bunch of cameras to, what the heck was it? This one right here. I'll leave it in. I'm not going to play it, but I'll leave the link in chat. He compared the Unifi NVR Reolink, a couple other ones. And I mean, the Reolink stuff, I forget which one won. I thought it was Reolink. I might be wrong in that, but the Reolink stuff for the price point worked great. Pass-through are great for home deployment. Yeah, if I'm doing home deployments and they need to have other ports, I'll be putting these in, the in-wall HDs. Canadian dollar, 123 for $1 US. Yikes. Why am I showing my desktop? Let's go here. There we go. I have to use double NAT because I have a GPON, no SCP, and the okay, gotcha. I mean, double NAT won't. Well, it does cause some issues for sure, especially with gaming. 900, like that's a lot of money for. That's a lot of money for a camera. I couldn't see spending that much money for a camera. I'm not too sure when they're gonna support the for the USGs. I don't know. UDM Pro doesn't support the 2.5 gigabit link, and that's what the Bell GPON module is. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it because I've had so many people ask me. It would have been nice if they added on the secondary WAN port. This could have been 1 gig, 2.5, 5, and 10. I'm just hoping they come out with a whole new UDM Pro. I don't know what they'll call it, but something different with PoE ports, 2 hard drive bays, stuff like that. Troy, thank you for the 20 bucks. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. I'm going to be able to buy more network gear. Hopefully. I honestly don't even know what else to buy at this point right now. Yeah, I don't know. So with the Meraki cameras, the storage is on the camera itself. Oh, awesome. Oh, so if the camera dies, so it's not like in an SD card. Huh. Well, that's not good. I don't like that. The voucher design is very simple. I hope we could so there are companies out there that you could integrate the Unifi voucher stuff with. I forget the company names though. I've had bad experience with the base in walls though. Those are, I believe the base in walls are going end of life soon. Even with the US 16XG with the 2.5 G point sync, you lose half of the throughput with Bell. Thinking about getting PF Sense, but no idea if that will work. You'd have to get a faster Ethernet port on that, or fiber port, whatever. I don't think any of the Protectly stuff. I think these are all 1 gig ports. See, that's why I should build a server. Then I could run PF Sense with faster ports on it. Screen mirroring to my, that's strange. Yeah, that shouldn't happen. Are you on the latest update? Maybe, or did it happen after the latest update? Is plugging all switches to one router better than daisy chaining? It depends. Maybe I should do a video on switch design. I think right now, how are mine set up? Can I bring my UDM Pro up? That's not my UDM Pro. Actually, I think I have it in draw. This one, maybe? How the heck do I have mine set up? I forget. These aren't set up anymore. These two right here. Those are gone. So I have my aggregation switch is kind of like my distribution switch. All my other switches and things plug into that, right? The problem here, if you were a business, you wouldn't want this model. Well, which I am a business, but it's a home office. Because if the aggregation switch dies, everybody goes out, right? So on my UDM Pro, the only thing I have connected to it is the aggregation switch, and then I have my Lutron little home hub thing or for the light switches, because it only requires a 10100 interface. But yeah, maybe I'll do a video on, I think I did a video on it actually. Unifi design, maybe? I did. This was an old video. I don't know how good it is, but that's a design, kind of a design switch. I could get the viewport, but I don't think I would have any reason for it. And why I say that is because I have the Nvidia Shields and they play Unifi Protect on it. On the Shields, the scale is a little off that I've noticed. Maybe it wouldn't be with the whatever the heck this is called, the viewport. But I mean, I don't know if I want to spend $250 on it either. I guess if I run out of video ideas, I could grab that. Oh, we have this in Canada. Huh. That may be something that I get though. The IR range extender. You didn't update yet. Maybe update, or wait until the new update, the new Unifi controller pushes out. Microtech are releasing some or introducing some new gear for home routers and stuff, cheap and powerful. Did you rule out review? I did one video for Microtech. I didn't like it that much. Not gonna lie. Just give me a sec here. I'm trying to bring up. Yeah, I didn't like it that much. I did one video getting started with Microtech. I don't know. I've had a lot of people ask me about it. I don't even, how well did the video do? We gained 20 subscribers off it. So there was a bit of interest, almost 3,000 views. I mean, it's not something going off here. Hopefully nothing's coming out of my sound here, but it's okay. I mean, we'll see if I want to dive deep into it anymore. Oh yeah, you have the viewport installed. Yes, I will check it out when we do the point-to-point install. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, what else was I? So here we're going to be adding a switch. Where is that going to connect to? The USW Flex is going to be running directly to my enterprise switch. That will be out in the garage. What is the temperature ratings on these things? Oops. Temperature rating. There isn't a, well, I'll show you in a second, Albert. 1 minute. Temperature, where are you? Oh, here it is. -40. Wow. Really? Oh, that's the PoE output. Well, that's okay. So that's at 46 watts if you're using PoE++ to power it. That's crazy. Okay, so that'll work fine in my garage. Like that could get really hot and really cold. So the new controller update, it's in release candidate. I don't think you could get it on your UDM Pro right now anyway. But if you look under general here, they have, where'd it go? Right here, 6.2.17, which I don't know when they're going to push that out to everything. That was released a little bit ago. We'll see. Well, I think I'm probably only going to stay here for another 10 to 15 minutes. We've been going for an hour or so, it says, even though we had some technical difficulties at the beginning. But yeah, watch out for the USW switch video. I mean, it's an older switch. People have already played with it, seen it, but it will be the first time I do a video on it. Switch stacking. I don't know if they will. I don't know. Not sure. What I would like to see is them stack the UNVRs. That would be cool. Right? I thought they had that listed under their UNVR. Let's go here. I thought they had that. Yes, stackable support for multiplying capacity coming soon. So I know that that's been there for a little while, right? Since they released the UNVR. It would be, I hope they release that. I'm blaming the cat. I would blame the cat. The cat spilt my coffee, so everything else after that went wrong. Do you know where to find info about using the Nvidia Shield? So the Nvidia Shield, I have 2 of them. All you need to do is go and download Unifi Protect. That's it. I mean, I could do a video on it. I don't know how many people would care about it. It would literally be me showing you guys how to install Protect, sign in, and then view it on your TV. And I would hate for Unifi to take the controller out of, I guess, the Android store or whatever it is, because I did that video. US 8 150. Yes, I hope they do too. It is a great switch. I do like their new design of the white switches though. I mean, they're a lot more modern. Right? Sold out, but a lot more modern. I have this one right here. That's what I'm using in my office. It's been awesome. I think I only have like 2 things connected to it, mind you. Did that come down in price too? That did. Huh. This came down in price. Do I get it? Why would I get it? Do I need it? Probably don't need it. Do I want it? Kind of. How many things do I have that would use it? UDM Pro, the aggregation I don't think has the port for it. Let's take a look. Don't believe, no, that just has that. So the enterprise switch should have it. If it didn't, I'd be very surprised. Yep. So I'd have 2, 3 devices to connect to the RPS. I don't know, maybe we get it. Maybe we'll get it. Just ordered the RB41. Yeah, that's a crazy name. That's insane. Router board. I assume that's what it is. Oh, hold on. Let me grab the full name. Full name. Here we go. I forget. Oh, this thing kind of looks cool. So it has Wi-Fi built into it. 4x4 MIMO. So it's kind of an all-in-one built-in unit. That's neat. I just don't know if I like how you configure it. That's the problem. It's just very ugly, and I don't know. I just didn't really like it. I didn't care for it. I would probably go with Intel for my Synology, which, yeah, so I have the DS1621. It is awesome. I mean, they did have different models. I wanted the rack mount version, but I needed a 10 gig card and it was impossible to get at this time. I would have had to wait a few weeks, and I said, nope, I'm getting the DS1621. That's it. Yes, it is bad for rack mounting. I don't even know if they probably don't even have rack gears with it. I forget. It's been so long since I don't think they do. No, they wouldn't. They don't even have holes for rack gears. You need to use the Winbox tool. Okay, maybe I'll look into that. No Wi-Fi 6. Yeah, I mean, but Wi-Fi 6 most people don't even need anyway, right? Wi-Fi 6 is just a new technology everybody wants. Do I need it? Absolutely not. Do I want it? Yes. And do I have it? I do. And we'll probably give away a Wi-Fi 6 access point soon when I hit 20,000, which should be soon. Should be maybe in a month, maybe less than a month, we'll hit 20,000, and then we'll do a giveaway for one. I have one sitting on the shelf somewhere collecting dust, so we'll give away a U6 Lite. There are 2 WAN ports on the UDM Pro, and no, they do not support load balancing. They did. I did a video on it a while ago. Load balancing. So on July, it's coming up to a year. So about a year ago, I forget which firmware version this was because I didn't put it in the description, but they did have load balancing, and now they don't. It's failover only. I don't know if you could do route or Policy-based routing with the new WAN stuff. I have no idea. Willie, how's it going? Agreed. It'll be a while before Wi-Fi 6 is adopted. Yep, exactly. I mean, I have 2 Wi-Fi 6 APs in here. I honestly don't care about the speeds. I don't care if I'm getting 700 down. It doesn't, as long as my network is stable and I could work, I'm happy. Future proofing, yeah, I guess so. But if you're going to future proof, 6E's coming out, right? So, and realistically, like the U6LR, it only has a 1 gig interface, right? The U6 Lite only has a 1 gig interface. You're not really going to get crazy speeds out of it. Can Protect users access the UDM Pro with remote? No, they can't. So I don't believe you could VPN into your network to view. I forget how you could do it. You can't use the phone app if you disable the remote access. Winbox or CLI is the best way to configure. I just don't know if I want to spend the time to learn Microtech because I probably wouldn't end up deploying it. If I'm doing anything, it's going to be PFSense more than anything. The reason I don't have more PFSense videos out, there's only so much to show in PFSense, right? They don't come out with new products. They do update. They update their versions and whatnot, but besides that, I don't have much else to show. It's going to be a repeat. Even though I have repeated UDM videos, I guess it's kind of the same thing. This one in early access. I do know the switch, but I mean I haven't tried it out yet, right? Yeah, I think here, hold on. I'll look at this. Just one sec. Free Wi-Fi for 100 users over a large area. You think Ubiquiti would? Yeah, Ubiquiti would be fine for that. Their access points are great. Their switching is great. Their routing, I mean, if you're in a house and you don't need crazy routing functionality, it's fine. Anything other than that, go PFSense or OpenSense. 12 times. Let's see. I mean, I think I saw this on Serve the Home, maybe? Was it Serve the Home? Somebody did a review on these. It's a nice looking switch. Yeah, maybe I should give it another chance. I still have that, I still have Grandstream VPN router as well that I haven't even touched. It's sitting in my closet right now. Yep, it does only support 1 gig. I'm hoping that they, I don't know why they're releasing 1 gig access points, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm assuming they're going to release more with like 2.5 just based, and I said this a couple live streams ago, just based on the enterprise switch, right? Let's see, just the wording in their enterprise switch right here. So it says manage layer 3 with 12 blah 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 2.5 gig RJ45 PoE plus for Wi-Fi 6 APs. So I see, I think soon that's when they'll come out, but you'll probably end up seeing quite a bit of a price jump for access points. I'm gonna try not to butcher your name, but Kadhir, love from India. How's it going? Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Oh, it's a router, not a switch. Gotcha. I do have, Raffaello, I do have the 10 gig Microtech switch. I think it's about 200 and something bucks Canadian. I haven't used it yet though. This one right here. I have that. I don't know, maybe I'll do a full deployment video. I was looking at some of their access points, but I don't think they're the best AP. Whoops, what am I doing? What was it? What were we talking about again? Oh yeah, Microtech. Microtech AP. If any of you have used their access points, let me know which model number I should look into. I was looking at this one a long time ago. Bob, good morning. How's it going? Do you have clients with POS cash stores? What network do you put them on? I typically put them on their own network. I wouldn't put them on the LAN network. But I don't have a whole ton of clients like that. My business, I'm like a small business. We don't do enterprise stuff. I don't do a lot of retail actually, which is good and bad. I mean, I don't mind doing retail. The problem with retail, it's usually handed out by a bigger company, right? So you're getting contracts from bigger companies and they make you do like 40 pages of paperwork. It's insane. Run from their APs? Okay, well, that's good to know. 46 days since I paid for no updates. Yeah, that's terrible. I don't get that. I don't know how I got mine as quick as I did. I ordered it on the Thursday. I got it on the Monday. By the way, are you going to do a review on the Unifi switch? I don't think that's out, right? But I probably will. I don't think it's out. No, it's not out. So I can't do it yet. No. But I will. Well, probably, depending on how much money it is. Because I don't want to spend a crazy amount of money. I wanted to test out the Pro aggregation switch, but I have no use for it really. I would really just show you guys a video of me installing it and plugging it into my computer, and that's it. Because why would I need 4 25 gig interfaces and what is it, 28? 425 and 28 10 gig interfaces in my house. And I don't know if I want to spend $1,200 either. Albert, have a good day. Talk to you later. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I won't look into their APs. We'll see. The next thing we're going to be doing Aruba Instant On. They'll be shipping. I don't know when I'm getting it shortly. Hopefully this week, maybe next week. I'm looking forward to doing that. I think Dell has an SDN of some sort. Was it Dell? Oh, I think this was it. I was looking into this. Plug and play. I don't know if this... Oh, this looks... Yeah, that looks different. This looks more enterprise. Top of rack leaf switches. This is probably something that I won't do on my channel. I mean, I would, but I probably couldn't afford the switches. I thought they had like a small business, mid-sized business SDN. Let's see. Unifi doesn't have any problems with shipping in the U. They don't have problems in Canada either. It just seems most of it is in the States. Have you covered the iPunch tool in detail? I haven't. Just give me a sec. I could grab it. One sec. Do I have a jack? Hold on a minute. So here is, I'll show you guys. Just give me one sec. I got to get a network jack out. I haven't really done it in detail because it would be a very short video. But I did get, what are they called? What the heck are they called? Oh, Untwist tool. I don't know if you guys saw the Untwist tool yet. Let's see. Untwist tool. So they sent me a couple of these and I could give one of them away. They're pretty cool. So they twist the pairs out for you. I would probably only use this for doing like mod ends or RJ45 ends. I don't have the hand tool that he has. They just ship these things right here. But maybe I could do the iPunch tool and that in one video. It would be like a 3-minute video. But Story 31, how's it going? So here is, my face is really red, holy moly. Here's the eye punch tool here. It's not going to focus that good, which is awesome. It's by Vertical Cables. The problem with this, you need to use vertical cable VMAX. Well, I don't know if it's a problem, but you have to use their jacks, right? It is just simple. Actually, I'll show you guys on my TikTok. TikTok. Oops. TikTok. There we go. View profile. Where the heck was it? Was it this one? Oh, okay. Whoops. Is the sound going? Shoot. So it's like, yeah, here it is right here. Look how easy that is. You put it in, you crimp, done. Like instead of using this old 110 punch tool, I've cut my fingers on that so many times. And the blade on it isn't that good on my 110. I might have to just get a new blade. I don't know. I don't know what else I would really cover with it, but I could throw in a bunch of tools into a video maybe. I think that's what I could do maybe. Yeah, it's a really cool piece. I mean, I really like it. Funny tool for untwist, yes. I'm still learning to terminate. A little bit of a struggle, honestly. Yeah, I mean, it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of time and practice. Yeah, I got a TikTok. I started a TikTok. I don't know. I started a while ago. I wasn't going to do TikTok. I started it like doing cat videos and just showing my little cat off. Right. Now she's a lot bigger and running outdoors. And then I thought maybe I'll just start doing some tech videos, and maybe that could possibly grow my YouTube channel a bit or bring me some work. And it has brought me some work. I've had some people reach out to me from it, which is really cool. TikTok is just like, their algorithm is so much different than YouTube. You could post a video and then you'll have 60,000 views on it in like half an hour. It's crazy. But I am going to get out of here. I'm going to be live again next Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern time, and then the same time next Sunday at 11 a.m. Tomorrow we'll be releasing, or tomorrow we should be releasing, either tomorrow or Tuesday, the USW Flex video. Wednesday, I have no idea what I'm going to do a video on yet, but we'll figure it out. I hate terminating wires, but having quality tools does make a big difference. Yes, the vertical cables, this is the best tool. And I love their jacks. Their jacks are easy to work with. And they also have 6-inch patch cables too. This isn't one of them, but they have the 6-inch patch cables. I did a what's in my tool bag kind of video. Okay, this will be the last thing, then we're getting out of here, because I think I got some work to do soon. Did I show the eye punch tool in that video? I'm pretty sure I did. Where the heck is it? Where did you go? Must have networking tools. This one right here. Yeah, I don't know if I really need to do an updated version of it, but here's like a must have networking tools. I didn't really show how to, yes, make sure to hit the like button, but I didn't really show how to use the tool. So maybe we'll make a video on that. But anyway, yes, everybody have a good rest of your Sunday, and I will see you next week. Thank you for everybody who tipped. And yeah, hit the like button and take care.